Hey everybody, it's Maria. It's been a long time since I've done an unboxing video. Actually feels like a lifetime because the last one that I did was right before New York got hit really hard. I mean, the United States got hit pretty hard with the pandemic, as did so many other areas of the world. And I'm praying for everybody's safety and that we can find a vaccination or something to help squelch this and that we don't have any more surges, etc. Anyway, so you are getting me without a haircut in 3.5 months. Also, yeah, those colors are all mine, baby. Anyway, I'm here to unbox something that was sent to me by Aklot. They're a really amazing company, and they have gifted me with quite a few instruments, which I've been happy to show to all of you. And I'm really glad that so many people have enjoyed the videos and then have purchased either the lyre harp or the other harp or the kalimba or ukuleles. And you know, I'm really blessed too that I get to play them. So when I got contacted to do this video, I was really excited because she didn't know that I actually played one of these. So this is for a tongue drum. And I have to tell you, just like the harp and the lyre, they're very soothing instruments. And you know, the way the world is, the more that we can be soothed, the better it's going to be for all of us, because it's been such trying times that I noticed that YouTube is bursting with music, and that seems to help so many people. So this could help you to relax. So let's open it and see the instrument that they've come up with. This is a tongue drum made by Aklot, and this is the official unboxing. And I'm really excited because I do love tongue drums. I own several. You may have even seen some of my videos. And they're very accessible to non-musicians and musicians alike. Let's see what we've got here. I'm gonna line up plastic stuffing so that nothing happens to it. Okay, and another box. Great. You know, I know it might not be great for the environment, although it's recyclable. It will help keep the instrument safe when they send it so far, you know, first from China or wherever it's made, to Amazon and to you, the customer, or wherever you buy it from. So this is the box the tongue drum comes in, and I'm gonna open it up carefully. There we go. All right, now I think it comes with some goodies. I always like the goodies, as you know. So these are, I have no clue. I think you put them on your fingers. We'll talk about that after. These are mallets. I know about those. And, all right, without further ado, nice bag. It's got 2 handles. I probably use this one. Not bad. As long as it keeps it safe, that's fine with me, and the zipper is smooth. Yep. Ooh, it's a pretty color. It's like a speckled silver. Okay, it says Aklot on it. Let me get a little closer so you can see it. Aklot with all the numbers that are that correspond to the scale. This is in C major, so the note should start with 1 and then continue along C, D, E, F, G, and such. I believe. I haven't looked at it, so I won't know till I start playing it. This one also has feet on the bottom, which I'll put back over there so you can see, little rubber feet, so that you can play it on a table. Because if it didn't have the feet, it would not sound nice. You need that air, space, you know, to breathe. Also, this comes with I knew it came off because I've had something similar. And you can then, if you wanted to, actually put a pickup in this, a magnetic pickup, and then you could amplify it. So that's one of the reasons to do that. Or you could play it on your lap and see the sound will change with the plug in without slightly. All right, so there you go. It says Aklot, and it's a sticker, and the stickers may come on. Most of the time, I would not even be following the numbers. I would just be playing from the heart, which I bet if you do, you'll love it. And maybe even whoever is listening to you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. I didn't know it had the feet, so I put this down because I didn't want it to clash with the granite. And let's open up the mallets first. And maybe I'll fast forward through this because it looks like I have to get to the mallets. Uh-oh. Oops. I'm sure a little crazy glue will, Hey, this is live, folks. So when you unbox something, you don't know what you're going to get. And kudos for Aklot for saying to unbox it. All right, no big deal. It goes right on. You don't even need glue. All right, so you have 2 rubber mallets. You probably can use the ones that if you've ever seen them with yarn, that'll work as well. And let's just get the tone of it with the mallets first, because it will sound different with the hands. It's more bell-like with the mallets. Here we go. So that's the ding. See how different it sounds depending on where you hit it? There's usually a sweet spot too. So, I don't know where the numbers are. 1, 2. Anyway, aside from what the notes are and what they mean, you could research that yourself. Let's just look at it in terms of creating something from scratch, from the heart, and picturing, you know, I'm in a kitchen now. This is not really where I would play it. I would sit someplace quiet on my deck, on my front porch, on the floor in the living room. You don't have to go on the floor, but if you're comfortable, you can. Sitting on the couch, in a rocking chair, cozy chair, and just put, you know, the lights down lower. Let's lower the lights. Let's create the mood. All right. I feel like I'm getting relaxed now. The lights are dim. Let's see what we can got. Let's see what we can get going here. You can hit more than one note with your fingers. If you're playing with mallets, it's more difficult to get both tones, but you can. You can do more. When you close the tongue drum, changes the sound. So you can get different tones with that. And then with the mallet, you get another different type of improvisation. spend with the instrument, the more creative you can become, and just knowing what notes sound like what, and you could turn it around. That changes it. It just changes the direction that you might play and what you come up with. Also, let's try taking this out, see if that changes it. And I'll also play it later on sitting down on my lap and see how that changes the sound. Actually like it better without this. I feel like the sound comes out more and it isn't as tanky sounding, if you know what I mean. The idea of making these came from propane tanks. That's how they were originally made. They took the bottom of the propane tank, cut the top half off, you're left with just this bowl, and they would cut out the tongues. And generally, that's how it started. So thankfully for people who are so ingenious anyway to create a musical instrument out of, an old propane tank. Okay, so let's listen without this cap. It's going to be nice. I think it's going to be much nicer without this plug for me. I just like the less tanky sound, the more bell-like. Kind of cool that you can put, like I said, a microphone in here. If it was closed up completely, you wouldn't be able to do that. And so now you have the air escaping from here, the sound, vibrations, and coming out of these cutouts too. Sometimes I like to do a combination of the hand and the mallet. Which is no sharps or flats. It's just the white keys on the piano. You could actually improvise with this along with another instrument that uses just the white keys of the piano, which I have a Native American flute in the key of A minor, which is the relative minor for C major. So it's the same notes. So I'll be right back with that flute and see what I can come up with. Okay, so this is my Native American flute in A minor, made by High Spirits Flutes, a beautiful flute with turquoise inlay. Odell Borg is a wonderful flute maker and person. So obviously with the flute, you need two hands. By the way, when you play it here, you can hear it. You can hear like an echo. I don't know if you can hear that. That's kind of cool. So obviously I can't play the whole range of the flute, but I could play some of the notes. So I would do something like this. So you can have a lot of fun with it. You can play it alone, you can play it, someone else could be playing the harp or the flute or guitar or anything, because it's C major, so it goes with all the notes of the C major scale. It is. Thank you, Aklot, and enjoy. This is what it sounds like. This is what it looks like. So I was remiss in opening this little bag and finding out what is all this. Oh, this is for the mallets. Okay, that's a holder for the mallets. That's cool. I'm not really sure how it goes, but just like that. And these little finger things. I have really fat fingers, so I'm not sure where and how you play them. I guess like this. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna cut off the circulation of my fingers. Oh my God. They're made for kind of small hands, but maybe you could stretch them. Maybe on the thumb. All right, let's see what happens when I do this. This is a first for me. This is the maiden voyage. Okay. Oh. It helps if you put it on correctly. Oh! I'm glad I got that on video. All right, that was funny. I told you I have fat fingers. Okay, here we go. They're on, kinda. All right, here we go. Ready or not? So it's sort of like little mallets for your fingers. I mean, that's kind of clever. You should really take your rings off, by the way, if you're going to play this so you don't get a clash. That's called tongue drum etiquette, taking the rings off. But I have pandemic brain, which means my mind seems a little fried since all this happened, so forgive me. That's why you need something like this to soothe you. I like this. Kind of cool. When you hear that click, that's my rings. So my recommendation is take your rings off if you have them before you play the tongue drum. All right, so I'm gonna take these off and real quick, because I'm losing the circulation in my fingers. Real quick, let's take a look at the song that I know, which we'll do the first one, which they start with. Oh, and they do tell you some information about the tongue drum, which I'll read about after. I don't want to bore you. So let's try Twinkle Twinkle. So let's see. I'll put the tongue drum back so I can see the numbers. Okay, so I've raised the lights in my kitchen because I am struggling to see these numbers. And that would just be my one suggestion to Aklot if they make these again. It's very hard to see these gold letters. I'll show you up front again, up close. It's difficult. Maybe if I was outside on a sunny day, it'd be a little easier, but I'm not really sure. Again, it doesn't really bother me because I'll probably never use the numbers to do anything with because I like improvisation. But I do want to show you that it is possible to read some little music here and through their number system and play a song. Okay, so let's try Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because I think it's a very universal, well-known song. So if I can read the numbers, we'll do it. Let's try it. My fingers got a little dirty from the rubber finger thingies, but that's okay because I probably won't use them as much as I will use definitely the mallet and my fingers. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and thanks Aklot for always thinking about me. And stay safe, everyone. Just wanted to tell you guys something I didn't mention before. To play it with your fingers, think of touching a hot plate. It's that light a touch. It's a fast strike. Well, I shouldn't say light. It's just a very quick strike. Like when you touch a hot plate, you would burn yourself and go, ah, ah. Because if you keep your fingers on too long, it deadens the sound. See, that's not the sound you want. I mean, you could want it, but not the sound that's the most pleasant to the ear. Could be percussive if you play percussively if you're a drummer. But to have more of a bell-like quality, you would just very lightly strike it in the center of the tongue. The closer you are to the edge, the sound will change. Sometimes you can get harmonics. But if you just want that pure sound, I would stick with the middle of the tongue. Again, that's without the dampener. And back here, if you use that, a different sound. Not a bad sound, just different.